Title: A Chance Meeting. One quiet morning, Alex stood behind the counter of a small bookstore. He loved working there because books were like friends to him. It was peaceful, with just the sound of pages turning. Suddenly, the bell above the door jingled. A girl walked in. She had bright eyes, soft brown hair, and a warm smile. Alex looked up from his book, curious. "Hi there," he said with a friendly smile. "Can I help you find something?" The girl smiled back. "Yes, please. I'm looking for a book about stars." Alex thought for a moment and then reached for a book on the top shelf. As he handed it to her, their fingers brushed for a second. Both of them felt something, a small spark, like when you light a candle. "Oh, sorry," Alex said quickly, pulling his hand away. Emma laughed softly. "It's okay." She flipped through the pages and smiled. "I love looking at the night sky. It makes me feel small, but in a good way." Alex nodded. "Me too. The stars are like tiny stories waiting to be read." They stood there for a moment, both feeling a little shy, but also comfortable, like they already knew each other somehow. "So, do you come here often?" Emma asked. "Every day," Alex replied with a grin. "I work here." Emma laughed. "Right. Well, maybe I'll come back tomorrow." Alex's heart skipped a beat. "I'll be here," he said, trying to sound casual. The next day, Emma kept her promise. She walked into the bookstore right at noon. Alex saw her and felt a strange happiness, like sunshine after rain. "Hello again," Emma said brightly. "Hi, I was hoping you'd come." They sat on a small couch at the corner of the store, talking about everything. Books, music, dreams, and places they wanted to visit one day. Emma told Alex, "I've always wanted to travel the world, see new places, and write about them." Alex smiled. "I want to write too. Not about places, though. More like stories. About people, life, love." "Love, huh?" Emma teased, with a playful grin. Alex chuckled nervously. "Yeah, I guess." Time passed quickly whenever they were together. Soon, Emma became a regular at the bookstore. Every day she would come by, and every day Alex felt like life was becoming a little more colorful. One evening, as the sun was setting, Alex gathered his courage. He looked at Emma and said, "Would you like to go for a walk by the sea?" Emma's face lit up. "I'd love to." They walked side by side, listening to the sound of waves crashing gently against the shore. The sky was painted with shades of orange, pink, and purple. "Wow," Emma whispered. "It's beautiful." Alex looked at her and smiled. "Yeah, it is." They sat on a rock, watching the waves dance under the moonlight. After a few moments of silence, Alex took a deep breath. "You know, Emma, meeting you feels like finding the perfect story." Emma turned to him, her eyes shining like stars. "I feel the same way, Alex." For a moment, neither of them spoke. The only sound was the soft hum of the ocean and the breeze that carried the scent of salt and flowers. Then, without thinking too much, Alex gently reached for Emma's hand. She didn't pull away. Instead, she held his hand tighter, as if saying, "This is where I belong." Under the stars, with the waves at their feet, they knew something special was beginning. A story that couldn't be found in any book. It was a story they would write together, day by day, moment by moment. As they stood up to leave, Emma looked at Alex and said softly, "I think I'm going to like this story." Alex smiled. "Me too, Emma. Me too." And with that, they walked back along the shore, their hands still intertwined, as the stars above watched their story unfold.